Howdy y'all, Jerry here, and today we're tackling the king of steaks. That's right, the king of steaks, the tomahawk. Today we're gonna go out there, we're gonna use a 2-zone method. We're gonna smoke these for about an hour, hour and a half. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna sear them off. We'll get the heat up to about 400 or 500 degrees. We're gonna get that nice medium rare doneness to them. We'll bring them in here and we'll slice them up and we'll have some good eating going on. What I want you to get a close look at is, look at this lovely marbling that we have in here. This is some good flavor in this. This is a choice tomahawk steak. I mean, the nice marbling in here, this nice little cap here, that's where all the flavor is as well. I mean, we're gonna have a good time eating this today, I can promise you that. I'm gonna pat them dry real quick. We wanna take those juices off. That'll give it a nice little crust as well. So let's get those patted dry and then we'll start adding our seasoning. And today we're gonna keep it real simple. We're gonna use salt, pepper, and garlic. We're gonna let the beef speak for itself. Okay, we're looking good. So now let's start adding our dry seasoning. Like I said, we're gonna keep it simple today. We're gonna do a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic. Now, once again, you can be very generous with this. This tomahawk is a lot, so it can hold a lot of seasoning. Okay, you can see that I was very generous with the rub. Also, I made sure that I got all the sides on everything on here. We want it nice and seasoned up all the way around it. Let's get out to the grill. Now that we've got our tomahawk seasoned up, you can see we got our grill at 245 to 250 degrees. Let's get them on the grill, get them going. Seeing these tomahawks go on the grill reminds me of a great experience that you can have with Beef Loving Texans. We offer a program called Smoke Lab. So just go on to beeflovingtexans.com, check it out. We'd love to have you here. You can learn about all types of meat, how to smoke tomahawks on different types of grills, pellet smokers. Check us out at beeflovingtexans.com. All right, so it's been about 35, 40 minutes. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna go ahead and rotate our tomahawks and give them a good turn real quick. Okay, it's been another 30, 35 minutes, so we're gonna check our internal temperature real quick. Perfect, we've hit that nice 125 to 130 range. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tomahawks off. We're gonna turn up the heat so we can sear them off real quick, but let's take them off and get them off the heat real quick. Okay, we've got this turned up. We've got it roughly about 450 to 500 degrees. We're gonna put these tomahawks back on. We're gonna sear them off real quick and then we'll take them in and let them rest for about 15 minutes before we slice into them. That nice medium rare. Okay, while we chose to do this method, we wanna build that crust up on here. We wanted to give it a nice good sear, build that crust and give you a nice bold flavor with these tomahawks. And the reverse sear does that. We've let our tomahawks rest for about 15 minutes. That internal temperature has continued to cook. We've reached that nice medium rare, 145 degrees. It is time to slice. I tell you what, the smell is awesome. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because it is smelling awesome in this place. So let's get to slicing. Now there's a lot of different options when it comes to slicing this. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna slice it off the bone and then I'm gonna trim off that cap. That cap on this is that candy that everybody loves. It melts in your mouth and then we'll start slicing out that center portion of it. It's gonna be a great eating experience, I can promise you that. Look at that, nice medium rare. Boy, you can't cook it any better than that. All right, you know the drill. Let's finish this off with a little bit of salt. Let's give it a try. Melts in your mouth. The tomahawk is the perfect steak when you want to entertain a whole lot of people. It's a crowd pleaser. It'll feed a whole lot of people. So just keep that in mind when you want to entertain folks. The tomahawk is the way to go. Hey, thanks for hanging out today. Remember to go to beeflovingtexans.com. You can get the full recipe there. And remember, keep your flames hot and your steaks bold.